So far, this is what the overlay looks like. I used the texture mat and I went ahead and textured all the edges. And then I put full one there, and then I used my second floppy just to get these edges in. And then over here, I just pressed in with a little joiner tool just to give it a crease to carry that through to make it look like it's supposed to be there. And I had some pretty hardcore mashups, and I just kind of took my finger gently and kind of pushed those in like so. And I tried not to hit these edges. And then over here, this edge actually pulled up with the stamp. So I went in there and I kind of just did this with my fingers and pinched it in. And then again, I hit it with the little edger tool, or joiner, I mean. And I pushed in this mashup. A couple more mashups over here. Now it's starting to sprinkle. So I'm gonna go ahead and just recover this whole thing with the release agent. And I'm gonna do what's called a lay and pray. Which hopefully it's only gonna stay just a slight sprinkle. The weather said that it was gonna be 70s today and tomorrow, but it's been overcast all day. So like I said, I'm gonna do a lay and pray, and hopefully it comes out all right. The colors on this one is gonna be an Adobe release, a blush beige release, and then it's gonna be the same dark gray that I already had, and it's gonna be a nutmeg. We're trying to go a little darker because that pad over there ended up lighter than what he had wanted and anticipated. So we tried to go a little darker up here, and then there's going to be a path that goes down here, so he's going to do some kind of landings or something. We haven't quite figured that out yet. But then over there in like an L shape where those boards are kind of laid out, he wants more concrete. So we're going to go so I'm going to try to keep it darker as we get over there. And then since I have to do touch-ups over there anyways to try to fix my craziness, I'm gonna do that with darker colors. So I'm gonna use the nutmeg and the dark gray, and I'm gonna go through. What I'm probably gonna do is actually use some overlay over there, just really thin, just to fill in the pock marks, and then color back over it. But before I try to do that, I'll see how this one turned out with the overlay. And then over there, what I'll do is I'll try it again in a little spot, like maybe where I know it's gonna get covered by the jacuzzi. And I'll try it there, and then I'll let that work for a couple days, and then come back and check it. And I'll just see, and if that works, then I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna touch up the worst of it. And that way it's kind of like a highlight too, because he wanted it darker originally anyways. And when I had originally thrown the color on there, like it looked like it was gonna be way, way dark, but it just didn't turn out that way. So since that's the case, I'll throw in some dark, and then that'll darken it up anyways, as long as that's gonna be an appropriate fix. And I totally think it's possible. And we'll go from there, you know? We'll see what it does.